Hello and welcome to the Gold and Silver Club Week Ahead Commodity Report, the non-members edition for the 29th of January to the 2nd of February 2018, presented by myself, Phil Carr at the Gold and Silver Club. Today we will be analysing the latest developments in the commodity markets and discussing our outlook for the week ahead. The live session will be covering weekly market outlook, the key events to watch this week, a trade watch list with our trade idea of the week, and a review of our recent top trades using our exclusive research-driven strategies. Let me introduce you to the Gold and Silver Club. The Gold and Silver Club is regarded as the go-to authority on commodities trading. As internationally respected experts, our analysis and our opinions on the metals, energy, agriculture and the cryptocurrency markets, they are routinely sought by major financial television channels and publications which include Bloomberg, Reuters, CNBC, the Financial Times, the Wall Street Journal. Our team of experts has trained and mentored over 100,000 private traders from all over the world to increase their wealth and generate a substantial income through commodities using our exclusive research-driven strategies. For further information on the Gold and Silver Club and our expertise, please do visit www.thegoldandsilverclub.com. Weekly market outlook, the key events to watch this week. The major events to watch this week include the Federal Reserve rate decision, US non-farm payrolls, and Eurozone flash inflation. The Federal Reserve is not expected to take action on interest rates at the conclusion of its two-day policy meeting on Wednesday, keeping rates in a range between 1.25% to 1.5%. This week's meeting will be the last under the leadership of Janet Yellen before she is replaced by Fed Governor Jerome Powell. The majority of economists believe that the Fed will hike rates in March, followed by another hike in June, with a third move higher arriving in December. The US Labour Department will release its January non-farm payrolls report on Friday. The consensus forecast is that the data will show jobs growth of 180,000 after rising by 148,000 in December. The unemployment rate is forecast to hold steady at 4.1%. Most of the focus will likely be on average hourly earning figures, which are expected to rise by 0.3% after gaining 0.3% a month earlier. The Eurozone will publish flash inflation figures for January on Wednesday. The consensus forecast is that the report will show consumer prices rose 1.3%, slowing slightly from 1.4% in December, remaining short of the European Central Bank's target of just below 2%. In addition to the inflation data, the Eurozone will publish a preliminary report on fourth quarter economic growth on Tuesday, which, if they remain strong, could push the European Central Bank another step closer to ending its mass stimulus program. Trade watch list and our trade idea of the week. This week our trade ideas will be focused on the precious metals. We will have a look at gold, silver and also platinum. Gold last week broke out to the highest level in 17 months, breaching above 1,365 US dollars per ounce. If we have a look at silver last week on Wednesday also broke out over 3% in one day, which was the highest one-day move since June of 2016. The US dollar last week broke down to below 3-year lows, and this certainly provided a lot of support here for the precious metals. If we have a look at platinum also broke out and surged last week above the September 2017 highs. So we have certainly seen a very strong start to the year here for the precious metals. Most of this set up from mid-December of 2017 after the Federal Reserve increased interest rates, which was actually the turning point here for gold, silver and platinum to then start to form a base, and they've continued to break out here over the month of January. So in terms of the price structure at the moment, gold, silver and platinum, they are all short-term overbought. So we can expect a pullback here this week, particularly as we get into Wednesday's FOMC statement and also Friday's non-farm payrolls. We are still looking at pullbacks as buy opportunities. So gold right now is starting to test the first level of support, which is around 1,345 US dollars per ounce. You'll see this very clearly on the chart here, where we're coming back down to retest this underlying level of support. Now, what we may see this week is a little bit more downside taking the price back down to previous consolidation zones, which sit approximately at 1,325 US dollars. So we will be looking at that zone for a potential accumulation zone in order to buy back into gold, and we'll be looking at similar levels shortly with silver and platinum as well. So we are expecting the potential either for a consolidation sideways or a short-term pullback, then setting up for another buy opportunity here as we go into February. We're still looking for prices to be supported with the precious metals as we get closer to the Chinese New Year, which is in mid-February. So we're still looking for prices to essentially hold around the current levels, if not a slight pullback here, looking for buy opportunities at essentially at accumulation zone. So the way this would look in terms of a trade setup would be for the price to essentially pull back, come back towards, it may hold up at 1,345, but if it pulls back a little bit lower than that, we would then look for opportunities to buy into support as long as those prices hold and we see buy signals get generated. So that's what we're looking at for gold right now. So I'm not looking to buy gold right now with the FOMC statement on Wednesday and also non-farm payrolls on Friday. We'll hold off from executing any fresh new positions at this zone for now. The flip side of that could be that in actual fact this is going to be just a very shallow pullback for gold, and all it's going to do is consolidate around 1,345 US dollars, build up a base, and then we'll see a break back towards 1,350 and above that 1,370 US dollars per ounce. In terms of the next major levels of resistance here, if gold was to continue to break out to the upside, and let's say we've set up here for a bull flag continuation pattern, what I would look at in terms of next major levels of resistance would be first of all 1,375 US dollars, and then above that coming up to 1,390, which is just below that very critical level, which is 1,400 US dollars per ounce. So that is what we're looking at with gold at the moment. Now silver, we capitalized on this big breakout last week. It was really interesting to see the price action on silver last week because we got a false break of support which very quickly got bid back, and we capitulated where silver broke to the upside, over 3% gain in one day. We then came out of that position on the close on Wednesday just prior to the European Central Bank conference and Mario Draghi's speech, which can often cause a lot of volatility for the precious metals and the US dollar, which is definitely what we saw on Thursday. So we already had banked our profits here, and then we're just seeing some volatility at the moment where we're essentially seeing silver come back for a retest back towards $17.28 per ounce. Very similar here in terms of the price structure of gold, that it is pulling back right now. We may see a little bit further drop here in the lead up to the FOMC statement. I would still consider moves back down to approximately $17 and just below that $16.80 as buying opportunities. So this is the accumulation zone at the moment with silver. It's a little bit short-term overbought, so I would expect either a consolidation or a pullback, and then look for an opportunity to essentially enter into a pullback and look for higher prices again here for silver. Now moving over to platinum. Platinum has actually been the leader here of the precious metals. It was the first to base here in mid-December after the FOMC statement. It was also the leader over the month of January. So we've seen platinum rally from just below $900 all the way beyond $1,000 over the month of January here. It's now over the last week taken out the swing highs from September of 2017, but you can see here where we've got a very clear level of resistance where we've got consolidation around this price. So currently platinum is holding above $1,000. It's trading at $1,014. It might be that it just continues to consolidate and hold above this level. Again, you can draw in very clear channels here where the price structure is getting supported. So if it just holds onto this level, we could actually see a bull flag and a continuation pattern to the upside. Again, waiting for clues really from the FOMC statement on Wednesday for the next entries here on platinum. So what we may develop into is just a bull flag, a pull back, which then leads into a breakout higher, and then I would be looking for a revisit back towards $1,040. On the flip side of that, we may see a little bit more of a consolidation or pullback, taking the price back down to approximately $990. Could be a good buy zone here. If we really don't hold at that zone, I would then look for a buy opportunity at $960. Now, of course, at the Gold and Silver Club, we provide for all of our clients the exact entry, exit, and take profit levels that we are taking at the Gold and Silver Club for all of our trades. If you'd like access to that and our full services at the Gold and Silver Club, make sure you stay on to the end of today's session. We'll provide you with details of how you can make an application and become a member of the Gold and Silver Club. Top trades of the week using our exclusive research-driven strategies. Our top trades over the last week have included Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, gold, silver, and also oil. So first of all, Bitcoin has continued to consolidate over the last week, but we did manage to catch a pop higher here over the weekend, banking 1,200 points profit on our recent pullback entry. So we've seen every time Bitcoin has dipped just below $10,500, it's provided a really great opportunity to buy into those pullbacks. You'll see a lot of buy orders in the market right now for Bitcoin. They sit just above $10,000. On a closing basis, we've not seen Bitcoin break below $10,000, which is the 50% correction point from the recent $20,000 high down to the $10,000 low, and we've essentially capitalized on every pullback just above that level. Now moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum had a really nice breakout over the weekend as well. We had a perfect price structure in order to take advantage of this breakout, so we've capitalized on a 200 points profit on our long position on Ethereum. Bitcoin Cash also is continued to be consolidating within a major consolidation zone. There's been some really great opportunities to enter into pullbacks here as well. Previous major level of resistance, which has now turned into support. Gold and silver and oil have also, especially on the back of a very weak US dollar over the last week, with the US dollar breaking down to 3-year lows, have continued to provide us with breakout trades. So we caught the gold move and the breakout to 17-month highs last week for 240 points profit. We also capitalized on the oil breakout here for 190 points profit after we saw the strongest close in 2 years. And finally, with silver breaking out over 3% last week to the highest level since September of 2017, we capitalized on that breakout as well, banking 90 points profit. Would you like to join an elite community of profitable traders? Get exclusive daily live trade ideas and analysis, accelerate your trading skills, and generate a consistent income. Whether you're a new trader or an experienced trader and you're looking to take your trading to that next level, the Private Members Live Trading Room is definitely for you. Private members get access to the following. You have access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You can watch the Gold and Silver Club expert traders analyze the markets right in front of you, picking out the best trades, sharing our exact entry, exit, profit and stop loss targets on each position, as well as walk you through every actionable trading idea step by step, ready to implement for instant results. You receive real-time trade alerts delivered via email and SMS, where you get the exact buy and sell alerts along with suggested entry, exit, profit targets. All trade alerts are sent out in advance notice to make sure you have plenty of time to get into each trade at the best price for maximum profits. You also get exclusive access to our proprietary trading research to help you make smarter, well-informed trading decisions. Our unique insights and analysis ensures that you're well equipped with the most accurate technical and fundamental information you need to identify market trends early, predict future price movements, and act on every trading decision with confidence. The Private Members Live Trading Room includes exclusive live trading room webinars with interactive Q&A, daily live actionable trade ideas shared with you ready to implement, real-time trade alerts delivered instantly via email and SMS, exact details of where we enter, where we exit and place a stop loss on each trade, access to our Private Members Live Trading Room forum, ongoing support and mentoring to help you achieve long-term success, and exclusive access to our proprietary trading research and market intelligence to give you the ultimate edge in the markets. To get exclusive access to our Private Members Live Trading Room, please go to www.jointhegoldensilverclub.com, complete the application form, and we will get in touch with you ASAP.